So you probably clicked on this video because you might be hanging around your friends or family and you just kind of feel like an outlier, you feel like an outsider, like maybe you feel like you're meant for more. And that's why I'm actually making this video for you, because you know you're meant for much more than what your friends are actually doing and what they think is possible. And you know that there's much more to the world than where you are now, and that you can actually get to where you want to go as long as you kind of change your environment to actually do the things you want to do. So to actually position yourself for guaranteed success, we need to change who you're kind of hanging around with and and like kind of what your reality is at the moment. Because right now you're probably hanging around people who think a 9 to 5 is kind of like the max you can kind of get to. They're okay with living the comfortable lifestyle, getting time off on the weekends, maybe working a few days on, a few days off, and then actually having time to do what they want on those days off instead of doing what they want all the time. And maybe you're like, wait a minute, I've seen people who are doing whatever they want all the time. They're able to have the time freedom, financial freedom that I actually want. I don't know what my friends are talking about. I think they're just being negative and they don't know anything at all. So to actually position yourself for success and to actually guarantee it is to put yourself in a position in the world where no matter what happens, you will succeed. Now, it might sound a little bit too good to be true, but it's literally 100% guaranteed that if you put yourself in the right position, opportunities are going to come your way no matter what. Now, what I mean by this is you need to find a network or a group of individuals who are levels ahead of you in business, fitness, emotionally, physically, and people that are just way better than you in general. And what you need to do is do whatever you can to actually join that network and then go join them in person and just start living around them and just see your reality change for the better. Now, I have a personal experience when it comes to positioning myself for guaranteed success. So I was living in Noonan, Georgia about a year ago, and I was surrounded by people who were just, working the 9 to 5, not even people who were in college, people who weren't even working, and just people making under 100,000 a year. And I was like, okay, man, is this really the finish line right here, what I'm surrounded by? So as I was wondering that, I was doing some research online on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those different platforms, and I saw a lot of people living the life that I wanted to live. And I was thinking to myself, like what's the difference between them and me that's making them live the life that they want to live and that I'm not able to do so? And I realized the fact that it's not something to do with their body or anything like that. It's something to do with their mind and what they know. Because in the end, we are all flesh and blood. We're all just humans. But the thing that separates us humans from being average or minuscule to being good or great is what we know and how we kind of put into life our knowledge and how we kind of operate inside life and how we are able to use our knowledge to make us money. Because some people have all the knowledge in the world but don't make any action happen. And those people just think all the time and just delay, procrastinate. They don't ever make things happen, which is why, going to college and getting all the knowledge, but then being $200,000 in debt, you're just kind of digging yourself out of the hole and not making any money. But when it comes to actually learning business and increasing your income online, you just have to go full dive in and just kind of experience it for yourself, because that's the only way you can really learn. And when you actually surround yourself with a network of knowledgeable people who actually kind of put the action in on the knowledge that they have and create really great businesses and very impressive incomes, then no matter what happens, if you surround yourself by at least 5 of those people, within 6 months to a year, you're going to be at either average amongst those 5 or even at the bottom, and that will still be even better than the top person of where you actually came from. So when it comes to actually guaranteeing your success, you need to find the best group possible that you can actually find and relate with, move out there with them, and surround yourself with them each and every day and as much as you can as possible. And the best way to actually network and to stay with them and not get pushed away is to give value as well, because no one wants to be drained of value and feel like they've kind of got stolen from. You want to be able to give as much value back as possible. That way they'll kind of like having you kind of hanging around and won't really mind giving you value as well, because you're kind of giving them value back. And what I mean by this is, let's just say you're hanging with like a millionaire and he has all the money in the world, but he might be out of shape, has a bad diet, or maybe he's bad with women. Now, let's just say you're really good in shape and maybe you get all the girls. Now, what you can do is when you're having dinner, lunch, hanging out with this guy, maybe getting cigars, and he's kind of giving you value on business and how you can level up your income, you can kind of just give him value back with how to get girls, how to get in better shape, how to actually fix your diet. And that way it's kind of an equal trade-off, and you guys kind of just won that relationship. And that relationship will be really healthy, and you can kind of go into future business endeavors with each other. And I mean, life will just kind of get better from there. And if you keep doing that with each and every person, you'll be able to kind of grow your network in a way that will be unimaginable. And you'll kind of look back at it like, wow, I just made a worldwide network without even trying. I was just doing what Ryan said on the YouTube video, and it worked out very well. So, I mean, when it comes to networking, you just want to be able to be a really cool dude, a really chill and non-needy person, because no one wants to hang around someone who's always asking for favors, always asking for a little bit of money or tips. People just want to be able to hang out, talk about life, girls, fighting, movies, just whatever, you know? No one wants to just talk about business every single day. You got to have some kind of stories to tell as well. No one's to hang around people who are boring and have an algorithm brain. People want to hear some authentic stories from you that you're able to tell and portray to them. That way they're able to kind of see your life and kind of get interested in you. And that way they're able to invest in you as well in the future. So, I mean, that's basically the gist of the video, guys. You just want to be able to kind of get out of where you are now and getting out of that kind of comfort zone of your friends, kind of just all playing video games, working a 9 to 5, being okay with where they're at, and feeling like you're knowing that you're meant for much more, and you kind of branch out and find that network. You just want to be able to actually take that leap and find that network and actually stick with it. And I know it might be hard when you're kind of getting into this new network, because your friends, you're kind of just leaving them behind. But it's either you kind of leave them behind, or you kind of die, you kill your dreams and stay with them. So you have to either chase your dreams or kill them and just stay in mediocrity. So the choice is really up to you. It really just depends on how bad you want to achieve your dreams. If you do just want to make your friends happy and live the comfortable life, not really doing whatever you want to do, stay with your friends, stay in your comfort zone. But if not, take that leap, position yourself for guaranteed success, and the success will be guaranteed. Simple enough, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.